didn't work out the way I wanted to. These things sometimes happen. Obviously, I really respect the people, the organization, the people, the guys on the team. Made sure to say hello to pretty much every single guy on the team before the game, as well as the coaching staff. Said hello to Brad. So there's no hard feelings on my end. I believe it's the same way, on their end. But obviously when the ball is thrown up, it's different. Both teams want to win, but it still felt good to come back here and to see familiar faces.
Did you draw any motivation at all from that? When you come onto the sport and play that team?
More than anything, I mean, they're one of the best teams in the East, especially when they're healthy like they are now. So we knew it was a big test for us. So more than anything, just trying to get a win in that sense. Like I said, if I had like a personal problem with guys on that team, maybe I'd draw some more, but still keep in touch with a lot of guys and like them as guys off the court. So I didn't get anything personal from that.
Yeah, you said when you were not playing, you were here, you worked out with Brian, and you were able to get in that premium shape. Did that help you? Is that helping you now?
Yeah, I think that was everybody makes mistakes in their career. I think I came in not in the best shape, and it wasn't by design. It wasn't out of laziness. It was just just didn't do what I needed to do, and I've been up front about acknowledging that. It's easy to just look at coaching staff and say, oh, Brad should have played me more, this and that, but I've been very open in saying that I should have been in better shape, and it takes that for me to be successful on the court. So the staff did an unbelievable job of helping me get in shape here, and by that point I think it was it wasn't coach's wish to play me that much, and we went our separate ways. Like I said, it's nothing but respect from the ownership, from Danny Ainge on down, and I think they have a great team here, and obviously still keep in touch with the guys.
David, is there anything insignificant in the NBA? It's an early big league. They led by 13 or 14.
Man, I'll tell you what. They got off to a great start tonight. Celtics did, and it's those early starts are always an interesting thing, especially with two teams with veteran guys. And I guess we have a lot more veterans than they do as far as older guys, but it's always interesting to see how teams will come out, and they definitely came out, got off to the better start. Just about holding on, and I think in the second quarter, when our starters came back in, they made a run to end the second quarter and kept it, within a 2-point game at half, which I thought was huge.
Whatever the reasons might be, do you understand that how Celtic fans might be frustrated because they thought that you would do what you did tonight for the Celtics?
No doubt. No doubt. And I completely understand that. And like I said, I'd love to be perfect and play great all the time. It wasn't the case last year to start the year, and it wasn't out of a lack of effort or disrespecting Boston or anything like that. Just worked out the way that it did. And if I go back and do it again, I would have probably tried to come in better shape, and that's that. And there's nothing I can do about it now, but just try to not make that same mistake in the future.
As much as that wasn't a period of time that you were happy with the way things went, it's almost a positive way to get it. You saw what happened. Now I need to do this here, and it's helping you now. It's going to help you next year.
Yeah, you learn from things you don't do well in your career. With that being said, I came in here and I was a good leadership guy for them. Was still positive with all the young guys. It's not like I came here and protested and asked to be traded or asked to be bought. It's a situation that occurred, and I thought my attitude was great. Just didn't play well the first few games of the season, and then they shifted who they wanted to play. So that's the way things work out, and I take responsibility for my side of it. I wish things could have gone different, but it's always about what are you going to do today and moving forward. So that's what I got to keep doing.
Dave, this seems like an ideal system, ideal place for you. You sense that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a team full of veteran guys, and we obviously have two all NBA caliber guys in LaMarcus and Pau as the 4 and the 5, and are great players and veteran guys. And so I fill in depending on who we're playing and what the lineups are. Some nights more than others. Some tonight was my night. I got some minutes. Other nights it'll be somebody else if we go small, but we have a well-rounded team, and we take turns, being the guy that gets it done, and for some of your most important things, winning, and we find a way to do that usually.
You're used to playing a lot. Is it hard to accept some nights it might be 12 minutes instead of
No, it's, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to play, everybody on every team wants to play. The guys that are on the end of the Celtics bench right now want to be playing 35 minutes. It's no different no matter what team you're on. But you got to understand that winning is more important, and that coach, we have a coach that's going to play guys that's going to help us win games. So you have to understand that and keep working hard to try to be one of those guys.
You said you stayed in touch with the Celtics. Anybody in particular you got to reach out to this week? Or?
Oh yeah, I mean, I talked to a couple guys around the holidays, Jonas and speak to Jay on and off, and Amir and all those guys. I mean, like I said, it's just a text message here or there. That's a lot for NBA players during the season, but all of them really good guys and guys that I got along with well. Sorry to see R.J. Hunter go. He was a guy that I kept in touch with a lot. We had the same agent. So, but most importantly, you guys, your organization's in a great spot. I mean, a great group of guys and obviously well coached. And I think that they're one of the best teams we've played this year and should do great things.